Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me? Do you hear me? Hello. Can you hear me? Okay. So I would like to start. I would like to start with Unit 8A. Okay. So in the first part, there is a reading and listening part. This is just to warm you up about the grammar part. Should, for example, here, dear Graham. Okay. We can listen to it for first of all.
8.1.
Hi, Tracy. You know the answer to your last question, and it's yes. Oh, you're making your life more difficult. But it's also true that having a long-term relationship with anyone is difficult. And in your case, you can at least see what some of the problems are. I'm sure this man loves you and will support you in all your goals in life. But it's true that he's already done all the things you want to do. It's not his fault, but it means that he'll never get as excited as you about, for example, a wedding or having another child. Oh. And everything you experience together, he'll probably compare to the last time he did it. You should think carefully about what kind of partner you really want. Someone who can support you and show you the way in life, or someone who will discover life with you. You shouldn't make a decision in a hurry. When you're clearer about what you want, then you can decide if you're going to stay with this man or not. Good luck. Oh.
Okay, so this is Tracy's part. Okay, so dear Graham, I'm 24 and my partner is 46. We have been together for 2 years and we have a wonderful relationship. I also have a great relationship with his children from his previous marriage. But I feel worried when I think about our future together. So it goes on like this, and then here, should I leave him or should I stay with him? All right, should. Should, if you put it into Turkish, you know what it means, okay? What should Tracy do? For example, she should leave him and find somebody who is nearer her age. She should think hard about what kind of man she really wants to be with before making a decision. And she should stay with him if she loves him. Being with an older man has advantages as well as disadvantages. All right, so which one sounds good to you? You decide maybe. You decide maybe. All right. So some will say A, some will say B, or some will choose the C option. I don't know. So it's up to you. All right. So should if you look at should, look at these sentences first of all. Should I leave him? Should I leave him? She should stay with him. You shouldn't make a decision in a hurry. Okay?
Okay.
So, number one, what do we use should for? Rules, advice, permission. The answer is
Advice.
yes. The answer is advice, of course. Does should change in sentence with the third person? In other words, does should change with she, he, it? Does it change or does it stay the same? Yes, can you answer me? Does should change in sentences with the third person? In other words, with should. Does it change with she, he, or it? Yes or no? Yes, yes or no? Okay, there is an advantage with the models. They don't change, right? I must, you must, she must, okay? So it is the same with should I, should you, should she, all right? So no change. The last question is, how do we make negative questions with should? The structure is the same. We use should at the start of a sentence, at the beginning of a sentence, and the negative is done with should not, all right? Should not, must not, okay? It's the same. So let's have a look at the grammar part. By the way, here in the grammar part, you can also use ought to, ought not to, instead of should or shouldn't, okay? So, should means the same as ought to. Shouldn't, ought not to. It's the same, all right? So the answers are always given. That's a big problem. So, complete with should or shouldn't. You should lose a bit of weight. So it's an advice by the doctor. You work really long hours every day. You should or shouldn't?
Shouldn't.
Of course, shouldn't work really long hours because it's not good, huh? Not really good. You
Should.
Yes, you should stop smoking because it's not good for you. You
Should.
You should eat more fruit and vegetables because it's healthy for you. You
Shouldn't.
shouldn't because sugar is not good for you, right? You should.
Should.
Yeah, you should start doing some exercise. You
Shouldn't.
drink less alcohol. Should.
I should. Doğru.
Okay, you shouldn't drink less alcohol means drink more alcohol, huh? It's not a very good advice, maybe. You should drink more water. because it's healthy for you. You,
Shouldn't.
yeah, you shouldn't go to bed late because you will feel tired in the morning. So the next exercise, if you have a look, the next exercise, an example is given to you. We should leave now, it's getting late.
Dersteyim baba.
Okay?
Yapacağız ama dersteyim. Dersteyim baba. Canlı yayın. Ne yapıyorsun?
Okay. You, a scarf, it's really cold today. You
Should wear.
wear, not wear, wear.
Wear. Doğru.
Yeah. You should wear, huh? You should wear a scarf. I have an exam tomorrow. This afternoon, what should I do?
I should study.
I should study. Yes, I should study. Okay. You, a holiday, you need a break. You should book, huh? Book. You should book a holiday. You should make a reservation, huh? All right. You look really ill. You should yes? You should or shouldn't?
Shouldn't.
Yeah. You shouldn't be at work, right? You should be at home. You shouldn't be at work. You should blah blah more. She's very stressed at the moment. She should, yes, relax. She should relax. The next one is you blah blah so fast. This road is very dangerous.
You should try.
You should drive or shouldn't drive?
Shouldn't.
You shouldn't, of course.
Shouldn't.
You shouldn't drive so fast. Parents should or shouldn't. It sounds positive, huh?
Yes.
Parents should spend more time with their children, right? And the last one is you blah blah him an iPad. You know iPad is only 7 years old. You should or shouldn't?
Should.
I don't think so. You shouldn't buy him an iPad. Because he's only 7 years old. Not good for children, right? So, should. Understand what should means? Okay? Should. Shouldn't. It depends on the context, right? It depends on the context, what you are going to do. I will go back on page 62. All right? So, what should the people do in these sentences? My neighbors have noisy parties every weekend. I can't sleep and it's driving me mad. So these are problems, huh? these are problems, and you are supposed to give some kind of advice. For example, you can say, you should talk to them, huh? You should talk to them. Or another advice could be, you should call the police. All right? So giving positive or negative suggestions. Another problem is, it was my girlfriend's birthday yesterday, and I forgot to get her anything. She isn't happy. Advice: you should say sorry to her. Maybe you should say sorry to her. I share a flat with a friend, but she never does any housework. Okay, so it's a big problem. Advice could be, you should talk to her. Another problem is, my 10-year-old son wants a smartphone. 10-year smartphone. He says all his friends have one. Negative. You shouldn't buy him one, huh? You shouldn't buy him one. So this is should and shouldn't. Suggestions, advice, in other words. Okay? So this next part is about pronunciation. You remember the sound bull, bull, should, would, good, and put. All right? This sound is a long U. Boot, choose, do, truth, and you. Okay? Good.
Okay.
So here, is it short or long?
Short.
Short, of course. Book, huh? This one is? This one is?
Long.
Long. Cool. You are cool. This one is?
Cold.
Short.
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 It's good. This one is?
Long.
Long. Flew. This one is?
Food.
Short.
Food.
Foot.
This one is?
Look.
Short.
Short. Look. This one is?
Loose.
Long one, huh?
Long.
Loose.
Long.
Loose. This one is?
Long.
No.
Short.
Pull.
Pull. Pull. Not pull. Pull.
Okay.
This one is?
Short. Push.
Short. Push. Don't push me. This one is?
Long.
Long.
Shoes.
Long.
Shoes.
Shoes.
This one is?
Short.
Shoes. Short.
Are you sure?
Short.
School.
School.
School. School. Long
Long.
one, huh?
Oh, long.
Yeah, of course.
Long.
Long. School. So listen. Listen, please.
8.4 Bull Book Could Look Pull Push Boot Ooh Cool Flew Food Lose Shoes School.
All right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
all right.
You can look here at this sentence and practice practice saying them here. What should I do? What should I do? This one. You shouldn't lose your cool. You shouldn't lose your cool. You should tell the truth. You should tell the truth. And this one is, what school should they choose? All right? What school should they choose? You can practice these sentences so that you get used to the pronunciation very quick, okay? What should I do? You shouldn't lose your cool. You should tell the truth. What school should they choose? All right. So it's a kind of tongue twister, so that you can control your tongue. All right. Just a moment. I will clean up. So on this part, on this page, you have again a speaking part. Look at some advice. So the main focus is on should always. All right. Once you understand should, you will understand what's going on. For example, here again, I will not focus too much on it. For example, look at some advice from another problem. So we talk about problems and ask for advice, okay? With a partner, say what we think the problem is. For example, what should Annabelle and Peter do? They should tell their 20-year-old son that he can't go on holiday. He needs to save money, all right? So it's an advice. Another one is they should let him go. Everybody needs a holiday and they should let him go, but they should ask him to start paying rent, all right? So these are all actually listening parts about advice or suggestions, okay? Again, here it's the same. It says again, what kind of advice, what advice, okay? So we all have problems, and we need some people to ask for advice, okay? And sometimes our friends are the best advice givers, advisors, let's say. Sometimes we ask elderly people about advice. Sometimes we go to the doctor to get their advice, all right? Sometimes we ask our parents. So advice is when there is a problem, you need help, you ask somebody who you believe and who you trust, okay? So you see, it's all about should. It goes on like this. Another part, again, about vocabulary and speaking, especially vocabulary, is the verb get, okay? The verb get has got lots of different meanings. Okay, so for example, buy, obtain, receive, become, okay? He will never get as excited as you about, for example, a wedding. This is A, B, or C. Can you tell me? You will never get as excited as you about, for example, a wedding. This get, is it A meaning, B or C meaning? He will never get as excited. Is it A, B or C meaning?
Derse tutulmuyor.
So any answers? Any answers?
Yapacağım birazdan geleceğim.
Okay, it's C. He should save his money. He should save his money so that he can get his own place to live.
A.
A. He get a good salary.
B.
B. Okay. So these are just three meanings. We have got more meanings about get. Okay.
Bilmem.
So if you have a look here, so get is a very popular verb in English. It is very popular. It is very useful. Okay. You have got pictures given here on the right, and you have got lots of phrases with get. Okay, lots of phrases with get. For example, get angry. Get angry. Get angry.
Devam.
Which one?
Devam. Devam.
This one, huh? Yes. This one is not angry, I think. Number 2, number 1, but number 7 is, yes, get angry. Get divorced. This one, I think. You see? Court, huh? Court. Get divorced. Get divorced and a marriage. Okay? And a marriage. Get fit. This is, I think, number 5. Get lost. Number 4, huh? I think. Get married. All right, so,
Nasıl?
yeah, second one. Get nervous, this one. Get ready. This one is get ready, number 6. Yes, get ready. Get, in other words, become meaning. Get better or get worse. This one, right? Economy. Yes. Get colder. Is this one? The temperatures. Okay. Get in the meaning of buy and obtain. Obtain. I hope you know the meaning of obtain. If not, you can look it up. Get a job. Get a job. Which one? Get a job. This one, huh? 11. Get a newspaper. Newspaper here, huh? 12. And get a ticket is number 10.
Right.
All right. Get plus preposition. This we call a phrasal verb. You can take notes here, phrasal verbs. This part is very important for you. This part is very important for you. Get into or get out of a car. Get into or out of a car. Which one? Which one? Get into. Okay. This one, 16. All right. Can you mute the sound, please? Can you mute the sound, please? I don't know where the sound is coming from. Get on off a bus is 15. Get on with somebody. Get on with somebody is, I think, 13. And get up, as you know, is this one. Okay. So, get to, in other words, arrive. Get home. Get home.
18.
Get home is number
18.
18. This one. Get to school is
19.
19. Get to work is 17.
17.
Yeah. Another get in the meaning of receive is get an email.
21.
Get a present.
20.
20. And get a prize is 22. All right. So this is the case with get. You see, get has got lots of different meanings. Okay. And the most important part is this phrasal verb part. This part is important and this part is important. Okay. With the adjectives. All right. So, when was the last time you got a present? Okay. When was the last time you got a present? What was it? Who was it from? We use them in this kind of sentences. All right. So, got a present. As an alternative, you can say, when was the last time you received a present? Okay, so it has got the same meaning. Do you usually get nervous? You can also say, are you usually nervous? Okay, so they have got the same meanings, but the difference is these phrases are all used with get, and that makes it a bit, let's say, special. Okay, so let me clear the answers. All right. So I will stop here for now because 8B is a new let's say unit. I will stop here and I hope tomorrow I will go on with 8B. Okay, again at the same time. Is it okay for you?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. See you then and bye-bye. Take care, please. Okay? Bye-bye.
See you.
See you.
See you.
Bye bye.